Good morning, students. I asked you yesterday to complete grammar exercise page number 49. So I am going to tell you the answers with full explanation. So listen carefully and match your answers. First exercise is read the following sentences, underline the transitive verbs and circle the direct and indirect object. Now see, in this exercise what you need to do, you have to underline the transitive verbs and circle the direct and indirect objects. So, first sentence is Nalin paid some money to the newspaper vendor. Now, here we can see Nalin paid. This is transitive verb. Transitive verb. This is transitive verb. So you have to underline this. You have to underline this because this is transitive verb. And then you have to circle direct and indirect object. So some money to the newspaper vendor, you have to circle all. Some money and the newspaper vendor are the objects, and I told you before what is direct object and what is indirect object. I explained here also again. See carefully. What did Nalin pay? What? Whenever you put question what and answer comes some money. So what का जो answer आएगा, this is direct object. This is direct object. And to whom? किसको पे किया? The newspaper vendor. तो this is indirect object. Is it clear all of you? Second sentence is I wrote a letter to my mother. I wrote. This is transitive verb and you have to underline transitive. So simply what you have to do? Underline the verb. आपको सिंपल सा इसको अंडरलाइन करना है. A letter. This is direct object and to my mother, this is indirect object. A letter, it means what did I write? A letter. This is direct object and to my mother किसको लिखा? This is indirect object. Indirect object. Next sentence is Beta, you must understand all the things. Okay. Next sentence is she cleaned the house. Cleaned. This is transitive verb. And transitive verb एक बार फिर से आपको मैं बता देती हूँ. What is transitive verb? She cleaned. If I say only she cleaned, then this verb is not completed in itself. ये जो clean है verb, इसका meaning खुद में पूरा नहीं हो रहा है. She cleaned. तो mind में क्या आ रहा है? What she cleaned. Then answer क्या है? The house. So this is direct object and cleaned is transitive verb. Why it is transitive verb? Because cleaned required an object to complete a मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंस. क्लीन्ड खुद में पूरा नहीं है, इसको इसके सेंस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए एक ऑब्जेक्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट है. फोर्थ सेंटेंस इज ही वाइट वॉश्ड द हाउस टुडे. ही वाइट वॉश्ड. You have to underline this. This is transitive verb. And what did he Whitewash a house. A house you have to circle. This is direct object. This is direct object. Next sentence. The teacher organized an excursion trip for the students. An excursion trip for the students. You have to circle this because an excursion trip, this is direct object, and for the students this is indirect object, and organized, this is transitive verb. So in this sentence, the teacher organized an excursion trip for the students. Organize, this is transitive verb. You have to underline this. And what the teacher organize an excursion trip, this is direct object. ये आपका direct object हो जाएगा. For whom, किसके लिए? For students, this is indirect object. This is indirect object. Next sentence. Rabindranath Tagore wrote many stories. Rabindranath Tagore wrote, this is transitive verb. You have to underline this as a transitive verb. What did Rabindranath Tagore write? Many stories. Many stories. This is direct object. Direct object. Now, next sentence. Oh, Rabindranath Tagore, very famous poet, and he composed Gitanjali for what? He got Nobel Prize. Okay. Next sentence is the secretary dictated the letter to his assistant. Dictated, यहाँ पर ये हो जाएगा आपका transitive verb. Then you have to underline this verb and circle the letter to his assistant. Now recognize direct and indirect object. Very simple. What did secretary dictate? The letter. This is direct object. And to his assistant, this is indirect object. The nurse gave some pills to the sick lady. To gave. This is transitive verb. You have to only underline this verb. Some pills. This is direct object, and to the sick lady, this is indirect object, and some pills, this is direct object. Some pills, this is direct object, and the sick lady, this is indirect object. Next, Mihir drank milkshake in the evening. Drank. This is transitive verb. You have to simply underline this. And milkshake. This is direct object. You have to circle and write down this is direct object. Next sentence. The mechanic repaired the washing machine. Repaired. You have to underline this. Repaired. This is transitive verb. And what did mechanic repair? The washing machine. This is direct object. Now next exercise is B. Underline the verbs in the sentence and state whether the verb are transitive or intransitive. You have to tell here transitive verb or intransitive. The policeman caught the thieves. Now see, caught. If I say the policeman caught, So it is not enough to say caught. You have to tell about what the policeman caught. Okay, so this is transitive verb. This is transitive verb. Transitive. I will write down here T for transitive, IN for intransitive. So again see, the policeman caught the thieves caught. This is, you have to underline and put T. This is transitive verb. The machine is not working. The machine is not working. This is not in. Typo error is. Okay. The machine is not working. So, working here, intransitive verb. Intransitive verb. Why? Because it makes a meaningful sentence. वर्किंग को किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ये खुद में ही मीनिंग को कंप्लीट करता है. कैसे कंप्लीट करता है? द मशीन इज़ नॉट वर्किंग. मशीन कार्य में नहीं है, अभी प्रॉपर वर्क नहीं कर रही है. सो दिस इज इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब. देयर इज नो ऑब्जेक्ट और एंड विदाउट एनी ऑब्जेक्ट इट इज कंप्लीटेड इन इटसेल्फ. ये खुद में ही कंप्लीटेड है, इसीलिए इसको क्या बोलेंगे? इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब. इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस, द ओल्ड लेडी हेल्प्ड द लिटिल बॉय. सी, you have to underline this. And this is helped. This is transitive verb. Why this is transitive verb? Because if you say the old lady helped, the old lady helped, so it does not complete a meaningful सेंटेंस. ये कोई मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंस को कंप्लीट नहीं करता है. सो helped required an object. That's why this is transitive and object already given here, the little boy. Next sentence, my aunt served tea to the guest. Served. This is transitive verb. Transitive. Why? My aunt served. It requires an object. And what is object here? Tea. My aunt served tea. This is transitive verb. Next sentence, my cousin narrated a story. My cousin narrated. Again, narrate required an object. So this is also transitive verb. Next sentence, M.F. Hussain made beautiful painting. Made. This is again transitive verb. Why? Because made also required an object. And what is the object? Beautiful painting. The temperature is rising. This is intransitive. ये राइजिंग जो है विदाउट ऑब्जेक्ट सेंटेंस में आया है एंड इसे किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ये विदाउट ऑब्जेक्ट ही सेंटेंस के मीनिंग को कंप्लीट करता है. टेम्परेचर इज राइजिंग यानी कि टेम्परेचर क्या हो रहा है? बढ़ रहा है. सो दिस इज intransitive. This is intransitive. Next sentence is Sunidhi Chauhan sung and danced on the stage. Sung and danced both are intransitive. Okay, intransitive. Why? Because if you say Sunidhi Chauhan sung and danced on the stage. In this sentence, there is no object, and without any object, they both complete the meaning of the sentence. Sung and danced both complete the meaning of the sentence. Sung और danced जो हैं इस sentence के meaning को complete करते हैं बिना किसी object के, इसीलिए इनको क्या बोलेंगे? intransitive verbs. आई होप आप सबको बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा. इफ एनी प्रॉब्लम देन राइट डाउन इन कमेंट बॉक्स एंड सम only one person, only one student or any other person who continuously dislike the video, no problem, it is good for me. I will improve because it is very first time I started recording, okay, only for you all. So I will improve, and please write down in comment box if any problem in this video. Thank you everyone.